Good afternoon, diecast people from all four corners of the planet. Doing a mail call here from a good friend, Mick 67, and I received the box from Mick. It would have been Saturday, but because of work and call outs, this is my first opportunity to bring you that. Mick told me he was sending me a box, and there was one or two nice bits in, and I also requested had you any old Corvettes that you weren't particularly bothered about. Probably the more beaten up the better, just as restoration projects, of which I will be showing you. But the main trouble at the moment is the couple of places I go to get me paints and airbrush supplies are obviously shut down in the lockdown, so everything's sort of stalled a bit. Yes, I could get some stuff off mail order, but I'm one of these old-fashioned farts that like to go and have a look at the colours, you know, in front of me, pick them up, test pots and all that lot. Anyway, so I will resume all that sort of work as soon as I can. So let's tuck into this box of goodies that Mick's been kind enough to send me and see what we've got. Okay, so the first one I've pulled out. Wow, this has got some age to it. Wow, this looks like a matchbox to me. Could be wrong, we'll have a look in a minute. Okay, the plus points is that the top portion, the plastic portion, and the orange screen underneath, they look to be in pretty good condition, and I can certainly buff the glass out, and we'll put some Pledge Revive on that just to make that look glossy. The bodyweight, although the paint looks pretty beaten up, is actually in good condition, and that looks like it's just clicked into the back there once you get the posts out, so this should be a nice easy restoration. I like this. Let's have a look, see what we can see. There we go. Indeed, it is a matchbox. Super fast, number 65, and that's the airport coach, so obviously the transfer from terminal to plane. 1977, good vintage. Yeah, that's got some nice age to it. So again, let's have a look what we got here. We got three rivet posts there, so drill them out. I'm not going to do anything with this. I like that cream colour. I like it original as it can be, and we'll have a look at some airport trucks online and pick some sort of nice complementary base colour for the bottom part. But this restoration, I don't even think the wheels spin good. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that rolls fine. I think we'll just chrome out the hubs on there, blacken the tyres up again. We'll keep this as close to original. I don't know what these tampos were. Again, I'll find out when I do a little bit of research on the piece. But yeah, that's a nice piece, that. These are all projects, so that's fine. Right, you know what we got next? There's plenty of them in here. What we got? Oh, that's nice. A Wells Fargo bullion truck by the looks of that. And we all know, or people of a certain age know about the Wells Fargo Corporation. Yeah, this is in good condition actually. Look at that. Lights presents on top. Nice front end. Yeah. I like the wheels as well. This is in pretty good condition. I ain't got a clue who makes this lot. There we go. Matchbox super fast again. Number 89, armoured truck. 1978. Wow, again, look. I mean, even the base, look. That looks like it's hardly ever been played with. That we'll put to one side because he'll go straight in a case. I like the condition of that. Very nice. What we got here? Now, I've seen this style of car before, and I'm going to say this is a Maisto. And what we got there? Highway Patrol. Big old piece, you can see, look. That's a bigger scale than 1/64th. But ain't that a pretty thing? That is really, really nice. Let me get close up of that one. Safety and service. Mick sent me a piece like this before and I thought it was beautiful. Yeah, that is very nice. So I think this is one of the premium models that Maisto do. Is this a Chrysler? We'll find out in a minute. I think that was 300 on there. That's slightly erased. Look at that light bar. Wow, that is snazzy. What we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights of 3 different colours. Blues, reds and clears. This is a fine piece. Let's find out. I'm guessing at a Chrysler 300 and I think this is Maisto. Let's have a look. Oh, it's Jada. Oh, well, we like Jada anyway. I know you American people, our cousins over there, you're not too keen on Jada, but I think they're a fine thing. Yeah, Chrysler 300, one of my favourite castings. Rubber tyres there, you can just see me pushing them over on the rims like that. Look, just straighten them up. I'm loving this. That is definitely getting untouched. That will be going in a case. I think it'll have to go in an oversize. You can see it's bigger, and that's a big piece anyway. But yeah, smashing. Thank you, Mick. Well, we got a pickup wagon again, play worn patina, but I like that actually. I like that. Let's have a look. Let's look round it. Grill's a bit grated up on the front. Could spray that a complementary colour maybe. We can see the word Ford there. And what we got here? Matchbox Series 6, a Ford pickup. Well, it's as simple as that. I think that's going in the resto pile. That'll be a nice sympathetic restoration. Nothing funky. Just take it back to when it was born in the factory. Now, I can say I've got a few of these. I'm an unwilling collector of these. I must have about 10 pieces. Again, this is one I haven't got. Again, this will be Matchbox because you got that lever, look. Pull that lever and there we go. You can see the action is that, like on the real thing, you put your waste in the back there, and when you push this slide, then the back piles out for the tip. Simple as that. But that's a good clean piece. I won't be doing anything to this other than putting it in a case. I'm saying this is a Matchbox too. There we go. Matchbox refuse truck, Lesney, England, and that's on the back there, lot, and 1979. So we'll put that straight in the display case as well. That's just great. Oh, God, there's so much in here. Oh, I love a Chrysler 300. And it's when you see it like that, look, you maybe understand why we English call it a poor man's Bentley. Because if you didn't know any better, you could say that that looks like a Bentley Continental. It's this grille and the light configuration. But I think it was maybe David Beeson that mailed me and said, do you know, I've never heard a Bentley 300, sorry, I've never heard a Chrysler 300 called a poor man's Bentley, but I can see it. I can see it. Got the suggestion of an electronic sunroof there. Look at the details. Look at the speakers on that back parcel shelf. In fact, there's a Chrysler badge. Look, lovely detail all around. A good weighty piece. Well, I'm either saying this is a Maisto Premium or maybe a Jada again now. Let's have a look. Here we go, Maisto. Just by my thumb here. Yeah, Chrysler 300. Beautiful thing. I love them. I mean, what's not to love about that? Look at the chunkiness of that. Mick, thanks so much. That's two beauties there, really. Stand them next to each other. Well, the resto pile's not looking so healthy, so that's good. It's not like I'm begging. but we don't mind the project. This I recognise from my childhood, and I do believe, yeah, there we go. Oh, look at the size of that motor in there. I had one of these. In fact, I've got one in two-tone green, and they've sort of made it like a moon buggy type thing. I do believe this was a fantasy casting, but we'll find out in a minute. This is a Matchbox. Look at the colour of that paper lace on the windscreen. Well, Jimi Hendrix would be proud of that. And there we go, look, Matchbox Superfast, 1971, no wonder it was from my childhood, but it is a factual vehicle, look, must have been some sort of spacey concept. Mazda RX 500, and that's number 66 in the series. I wonder. Gonna resto that one. I think we're gonna spray that something a bit more complimentary colour wise. Yeah, restoration, that one. Change the colour. Could get away with it, but I don't like the colour. Now then, I'm guessing this is one of these beaten up Corvettes I was asking for. I mean, look at that paint bubbling off there. Oh, thankfully we ain't got no buckled pillars in there. I feared the worst. This looks like an old Matchbox, could be wrong. Yeah, there's a Corvette cluster of lights at the back. That gives it away a little bit. It looks rough, but the casting's nice, if you know what I mean. I say that looks horrendous, but that's just paint work, really. Let's reveal what it is. A lot of oxidization on the bottom, and there we go. Chevrolet Corvette, made in England, 1979. So she's a fine vintage. Might do a resto job on the wheels, but I think being as it's a Corvette, then maybe. There we go. Some new wheels, bigger on the back, smaller on the front. Nice casting. I'm going to set that to one side for a reason, of which we'll find out in a minute. What we got here? This has got to be Matchbox as well. Loving that shape. Look at that crazy motor. All that car, look, and it's a two-seater. Or it could be three. It looks like a bench seat there. In good condition. In very good condition, I would say. No scratches on that windscreen. Look as I turn it in the light. Let's have a look. What is it? There we go. Matchbox series. Road Dragster. Made in England, and that's a 1970 look. So yeah, I quite like the little bit of play one patina on there. But when you look at it from that angle, I think that's going straight in the case. Nothing further with that one. I like that one as it is. You can hear this when I'm digging down. Like, there's plenty of it. Whoa! Is this like an Impala or a Caddy? It's a big old piece. Let me get that in focus for you. There we go. Busy tempo work on the top. Bit too busy for my liking, but that's what we'll see when it's in the case. I don't think this will fit in the plane now, so it'll have to go in my oversized display, of which I keep talking about, and I must show you. It's a very simplistic build, but it sorted me out. Let's have a look then. Well, I can see the Hot Wheels straight away, which way are we up here? Yeah, it's an Impala. Yeah, Chevy Impala. I thought it was that. That's one shape I do know. Yeah, that's fit for my oversized case. I'll tell you what we'll put in there, because he's a big long piece. Look at that compared to the Matchbox. Just let me tell you around. That's got to be nigh on a good inch longer, and that Matchbox casting's pretty damn long as well. Let's tilt up a bit. There we go. Right, still they keep coming. Well, I've got a couple of days. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're a fantasy casting, but I think I've got 2 or 3. Nice tempo work. Busy. What's that sound in the back there? Oh, so is it Gringoyle Rat? Is that a mashup of words? Is that something trendy? Can that spoiler on the back? Let's have a look what it is. Chrome base. Oh heck. If anybody don't know, I've come off the back of 4 years of eye operations, and I have trouble with contrast and peripheral, and actually I can't see that. I can't see what that says. I'm sure that's, I can see Hot Wheels in China, but I don't know what that is. So again, answers on a postcard, please, you more knowledgeable people. But yeah, he's fit enough to go straight in a case. Now then, that's a lump in it. That's a lump. Am I right in thinking this may be a Corvette? Or let's have a look first. Oh no, Pontiac Firebird. Matchbox super fast, and that's a fine vintage at 1976. Yeah, 1976. Wow. I mean, look at that front end detail there. Do we put that straight in a case? I think that, like the orange one, needs a colour change. Thank you, Mick. There's a big lump of Americana. Play one tampos, but look at the paint. The paint looks great. So I think I know what the answer to this is, boys and girls, and I think you know the answer too, based on what we do here at Sol's Diecast Odyssey. Yeah, there's a lot of fade out on that tampo. Wheels are good. Lovely shape. Let's have a look. Oh, chrome base. Oof. Bane of my life, chrome bases. Oh. Is that a Cougar? Mercury Cougar? Yeah, Mercury Cougar Eliminator. 1969, I think that is. That's the best I can do with my eyes. Mercury Cougar Eliminator. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I love the wheels. I love the casting. The paint works good. The bright works good. The windscreens are good. I'm just going to simply remove these tampos. What's left of them, they're not worth crying over. So that's going to be a simple tampo removal, polish up, and that'll go straight in a case. So I will put it on the resto pile, but that'll take me all of 5 minutes to sort out from start to finish. So that's nice. That's nice. What we got here? Whoa. That's a bit of a tuned up thing, isn't it? What a solid lump that is. Wow. That's crazy. That's like bloody organ pipes. That is. Look at that. What with them and the exhaust coming out the side? Heck, this is totally off the scale. Love the chunkiness of it. Is that a sticker? That is a sticker. So I will be able to use my favourite spray can, which is called Sticky Stuff Remover. Spray it on, leave it a minute, and it just peels off, leaves no glue residue. What a size motor. Now, what the heck is this? Oh, it's a Matchbox. So was it Hot Wheels that invented crazy? I don't know. Let's have a look at the year. Number 48, and that's a pie-eyed Piper. Right, pie-eyed means more or less drunk. And Piper is Scottish, so we've got a drunken Scottish man reference here. I've never heard of a drunken Scottish man. Only every one of them. Anyway, 1972, so that is a fine vintage. But again, Sticky Stuff Remover, polish up. I'm not even going to touch the chrome work up. Maybe on the side blocks, maybe on the engine blocks. There's a bit of dusting on that side. Wheel clean up. Yeah, well, put it down for a resto. All it means to me is it needs a little bit of work on, but it's caught in between them two wheels, and 2 minutes worth of work, and it'll be on that side of the fence. Getting down to the last few now, I can feel some spaces. Here's a Corvette. Come on. That again is, it's had an hard life, that. You can see that. Is this an 80s version? We'll find out in a minute. Nice. I say again, you look at it and it looks horrendous, but the casting's nice. Again, like the other Corvette, a wheel swap. Let's reveal what it is. Yeah, Matchbox Chevrolet Corvette from the Superfast series. 1975 is that maybe? There's a lot of paint on there. I'll find out when I strip that. There's them typical pipes that come out the side lot. Yeah, different shaped Corvette to the first one. So that may be a 70s Corvette then. Guess it'd have to be if it was made in the 70s. They wouldn't have the 80s cars in the 70s, would they? That can't be. Unless you're on a time machine. But yeah. So that's two. Oh, have we got a bit of we have got some suspension there, look. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful action. Wow. For a car that old, and it can still retain that much tension in the suspension. Aye, bit of poetry for you there, look. Right, I think we're down to our last 2 or 3, maybe 3. So we've got 2 Corvettes there. Wow, this is boxy. This is boxy. I mean, that back window might as well not be there, look. I'm not going to dally on this one. What is it? Right, so that's a number 6. Crikey. Tommaso Pantera. Right, I'll have to do a bit of research on that. Tommaso Pantera. 1975. Another fine vintage. Good casting. Looks horrendous. I think that restored to, and I'm loving the way they're doing it now. You notice the way that Hot Wheels are putting more cars out in matte black finishes, and I think they look classy. So I think, how many posts we got on this one? Another 3 there. I think strip this one completely down, throw it in the paint stripper, put a nice matte black finish on that. Buff out the scratches on the window. New set of silver wheels there, you know, chrome hubs. That'll make that look something special, I think. So that's definitely going for a rest out. What we got here? What we got here? What we got here? Oh, Fire Chief. Did you not fancy sending this one to our good friend over in the States? Hey, Fireman Food 1988. Thinking of you on. Hoping you're doing well. This is a snazzy casting. I think this might be a fantasy casting. Well, I think it is. Look, you don't see cars like that. Play one, but good honest piece. We've got enough tampo there, look, to keep that as is. And we've got a matchbox there. Another super fast range. Number 64 Fire Chief, so it's not based on anything in particular. 1978 is that, I think? I think so. That's in the good enough to use pile. So we're about 50-50, all barring the one car, and looking in the box, look, there we go, we've got one more. So we'll put him out of the way, like that. Wow, this is nice. This is nice. Again, straight away I'm thinking tampo removal, new set of wheels, and that will look about £1 million lira. which is Italian money. In English, that's worth about £2. The Italians use monopoly money, as the Chinese do. You think you're a millionaire and you find out it's worth about £35. Anyway, what we got here? What we got here? Right, this looks like it's a cheapy no-name, made in China. But what I do like, boys and girls, look, is the fact that there's 2 small Phillips screws there. So if you wanted to do a full resto on this, then you can, easily as anything. That's not going anywhere other than in my collection. But again, I think we'll tampo remove that. We'll pick that spoiler out in black, similar to what it is. In fact, we might keep that and get rid of that. Definitely new set of wheels. And you think, well, that looks as cheap and as nasty as anything. But by the time I bring this back to you, it'll probably look pretty damn snazzy. So there we go. Straight into the cases. Some major restoration, some little restoration, and these 2 beauties. Asked Mick for a couple, and I asked him with Chris Jones in mind. I'm going to do a full paint and wheel restoration on these. Mick, you asked would I do you one, so that's 1 for you, 1 for Chris, and none for poor old me. Oh, I thought he was going to send 3, sir. Anyway, we've got 2 Corvettes. I'll get these done. I can certainly start them and get them down to, or up to paintwork standard. I just need the shops open to get some colouring in. So, keep as they are, restos, and these 2. I suppose there'll be 1 for Mick and 1 for Chris, and none for poor old me. Got hardly any cars myself. What? Anyway, Mick, big thumbs up to you, sir. Thank you. Some nice beauties in there, particularly loving the Jada and the Maestro Premium. And that's it for this show. Coming later on today. I'm still waking up from night call out. I think I'll have a snooze this afternoon on the sofa, and then I'll get ready to do the update tonight with the closing of the giveaway. I think I've virtually got my final figures in, but I'll let you know who's entered, what format we're going to do. I've come up with a fun way of doing this, and it'll all be done right in front of your eyes here. No sleight of hand, no tricks, just 100% genuine. We'll get it tilted down and do it here right in front of you. And I will reveal the competition format later on. I think I'm definitely going with 3 prizes. 2 10s and a 30, 2 15s and a 20. I think we'll keep it 30 and 2 10s, or as near as damn it. I think we're about 50 pieces. If not, I can soon trump it up to 50 pieces. So maybe a 30 for the winner and 2 10s for the runners up. Each, as I keep saying, we'll have a premium in, an English exclusive, and however I choose to divvy it up. Yeah. So this is Sol, a tired sleepy soul, saying cheerio from England for now. And by the time this is loaded up, it will be evening. And by the time I've got the 10 o'clock figures in for entrance, remember, if you want to be included in it, you're going to have to drop me that I'm in. To that subscriber special, and you've got up until 10 o'clock tonight. And then I say I'll do a video revealing the format and how we're going to do it. And we're going to make it a full episode of fun as well. It won't just be a stick it in a randomizer and say there's your winner, cheerio, thank you and good night. Well, she'll have some good fun with this. Anyway, we're just coming up for exactly 30 minutes. I've droned on as usual too long, bored you to tears. So this is Sol for now, saying goodbye, and Mick 67, thank you very much, sir. Goodbye.